Hi guys, this is Denise with Simply Love Soaps, and today we are going to be testing out this bath bomb recipe. I'm still working on perfecting this recipe that works well with the molds. I've just about got it to where I like it, so we're going to try this recipe out. Fragrance oil that we're going to be using is Midsummer Night by Yankee Candle Type. This has a flash point of 187 and no vanillin, but with it being bath bombs you don't have to worry about the flash point. So I have my dry ingredients, my citric acid, my oils and butter, and my fragrance oil, polysorbate, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to get all this mixed up and I'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. I think this blue turned out really pretty. I used a quarter of a teaspoon of the Blue Lakes #1 or the Blue One Lakes, whatever it's called. And I think it made a really pretty color. So just make these up and see how well these do. And just form a little mound. I don't press it down. Clean it off. Then loosen it up just a little bit so we can slide it. Wipe off that Saturday. There we go. Come on. There we go. Then we're just going to repeat. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day. It's a beautiful day here. Today is actually May 9th. When you guys see it, will probably be towards the end of the month, or somewhere close to the end of the month. But today is actually 3 years today. My mom passed. The month of May is a blessing and a curse. The month of May is when 2 of my children were born, and the month of May I lost both of my parents. So I'm just glad to get it almost all done in 1 month. Just clean it up. I think I need to use the heavier side. I'm really liking this bath bomb from Be Scented, the bath bomb mold. I'm liking the way this recipe is not quite so powdery. So I'm liking that. But we'll see how it dries out and all that good stuff. I did something a little different. Someone told me instead of the alcohol or witch hazel to try water. And I always mix my sodium, not my sodium, but my citric acid separate. And then at the end of my mix, that's when I add my citric acid. So the water did not activate. So we're gonna give this a try and see if this will help the bath bombs to be a little harder, and see if it'll take away. And I've changed up one of the butters, so I'm hoping it will keep it from being so powdery, which it seems like it is with it being wet, but we'll see once it dries to see if this is going to be a keeper. But I could add a little pressure to it to take those tops off, and it's not feeling like it's going to, you know, lightly crumble. Well, not crumble, but it's a different. Crumble is more like what, you know, you have here. That's more like the wet sand versus a powdery filling, which is more like, that's very pliable, like a baby powder is. So we'll see how this goes. It smells awesome. This is the Midsummer Night, I believe is what it's called, by Be Scented. I think the blue turned out great. The blue is the let's see, Bath Bomb Blue Powder Color Blue One Lakes. So, and I only used a small amount because that is some strong coloring. Very nice. I'm just mixing up that powder just a little bit. Nothing major, frilly, or fun about these. They're just a test batch recipe. And once I get this better, then I'll be able to move forward on like embeds and stuff like that. This little press here has saved my hands and wrist a lot. I like the press. It's the Jeannie Bell Bath Bomb Press. I did not like the mold that came with it, but the press has saved me so much pain. All that good stuff. So I'm liking the press, and I think it's well worth the money. I just did not care for that mold that came with it. So I got this one right here from Be Scented. It's going to be for me. It's going to be for me. No, I can't. That OCD is not going to let that happen. I'm trying not to be as bad with the OCD. So far, so good with the recipe. It doesn't feel like bath bomb is gonna just fly away if I hold it under a breeze. Before, with the metal molds, it would take me a long time to get just this one little batch made. One, I couldn't get the strength in my wrists for the pressing of the mold, and then my hands would start cramping up and hurting after about 5 or 6 presses of the bath bombs, and getting this little manual for my needs anyway, because I don't do a lot of bath bombs and stuff like that. For my needs, I like this little manual press. Maybe one day I'll get a big one. But my bath bomb mold or molding or bath bomb game period would need to really step up, and I'm having more people at the salon ask for more things, and so I'm trying to accommodate both. So good. And I'm quiet. I'm just a little mellow today, so if I'm not talking a lot, forgive me. So far that's 8 bath bombs. So if I get quiet, I'll make sure I have some music playing, so that way it's not a bunch of dead space. We're hearing just a little bit of tacking from the chopstick. Too much. Maybe I knocked off a little too less. There we go. What am I doing? Oh, y'all did not see that. Y'all did not see that. Alrighty guys, there's a little bit here for me to play with in a little while. I'll probably just press it into like a little cup or something. So this is the testing of another recipe for the bath bomb that goes into these little 3D molds. And I greatly appreciate you guys watching, and I will have a demo of the bomb in the water just a few seconds. Thank you. Have a blessed day and be well.